Hi guys, welcome to Martaverse, usual Tuesday updates here on YouTube. We're going to obviously kick it off with Bitcoin, and as always, I want to remind you guys to give these guys a like and follow. Join as well because ACAP are amazing. They are so easy to operate. All you do is just click a little button on your TradingView account. So let's get into the market updates and check out what other requests Discord has. Here's Bitcoin first.
Okay.
So where am I? Okay. Bitcoin. Did this scenario that just play out, was it not exactly what we saw last Monday? I woke up and I thought, wow, Groundhog Day. That's why, again, I'll say Monday, let it play out. Monday range. I made a mistake. I made a tweet yesterday to say that UK was on the bank holiday. You weren't on bank holiday. Ireland was. You had your holiday Thursday, Friday because of the Queen. So that was your extra days, whereas it was only Ireland that had the extra day off. So that didn't really matter much in terms of liquidity. This is a daily outlook, and a week ago, exactly to the day, if you look at the 30th, you had this huge wick to the upside and came back down. Then chop for the week. I'll zoom in a second because I had a nice chart there. I'll talk about it briefly as well. And then again, guys, Monday, 6th of June. Sorry?
Eli, I don't think we can really hear you well, mate.
I don't know if he's talking to us. Maybe, guys, can you mute your mics unless you are you've questions about what I'm saying, please. So yeah, typical action for this chop season we're in. I'm just going to, show you the ranges in a second and something we could take into consideration maybe for trading. However, usually when we see the Monday price action, you see the high and the low, it's good, to use it as your indicator for trading the zone. That wasn't really the case for the last week. We never really came up to last week's highs until this week. So we're actually just below the highs of last week, and you see the range, just another fake out and straight back down to sell. We could possibly just mark this level right now just to kind of give us an indication of where it is capped. But the main range we have been sitting in is just since that drop, and we had this 28,200, let's say. That choppy chop, excruciating. It's really a zone that I would not advise on touching unless you are experienced trader, you are excellent at managing your risks, and it's a lot of patience as well with getting into the trade, waiting for that setup, not losing your focus and aping in with everything just because Bitcoin is going up. See what happened yesterday. The moment Bitcoin was, breaking above the 30,000 again, there was a lot of bullish and happy tweets and sentiment changed, only to see it all crumble back down again. Overall, in my opinion, until we move out of the zone with the, I suppose I was saying earlier on, 35,000 is what I would be watching. Just around here where I have the cursor, and obviously we're walking that line of anxiety, I call it, where we break this and we'll keep rolling lower and lower. In terms of indicators, putting on the EMAs, trading below the 50 EMA, on the daily. That green vector candle took it all back in again, and now this wasn't green on this exchange, but the entire move was basically retraced back. So the 50 is kind of in around this level 32,700. It's coming down. What we want to see is this to curve up and the price come up towards the 50 if there's any hope of Bitcoin moving upwards. I just want to go into a smaller time frames right now, just to show you how the range played out. And that short was actually really cool short. I got kicked out of it, but the idea for the short was great. And if you had a wider stop loss, you would have made a nice. It didn't go all the way down to my level, but it went down to that mid-range, moving your stop losses. That was like around 3% move. So when you're scalping, that's a nice move to the downside. On the smaller time frame, with the EMAs, again, I'm going to actually remove this because it's distracting. Sorry. Okay. So on the smaller time frame, we're at the M pivot 1. That's not to say we can't go lower. Kind of flat here on the 50, except for the 3 and 15 that are showing us sharp points to the downside. Let's see what other. I rarely use the Ichimoku, but I know some people do. So we're below the green cloud, and we are seeing this cross of the. I'm on the 4-hour, just in case anybody's wondering. We're seeing the cross of the blue and the red, and as far as I remember, if we see the red above the blue, there's more down. Then my favorite would be obviously the VAP trend by Alpha Trend. We're seeing the top that was confirmed with the second candle and that red dot, and the selling pressure followed the choppy zone, head wrecking zone. Honestly, I cannot wait for it to finish. And either go up or down, guys. I don't care at this point. Just get out of this level. And just real quick, I'm going to put the spaceman coloring and get rid of those levels. Sorry, where's the... Okay. Just to see how the comet and the belt are behaving. So we're in the middle of the belt and below the red comet. So chances are we're going to come down back again. If the comet is anything to go by, and the belt, if the comet keeps pushing down and stays red, we might be seeing the bottom off. Now that zone would be 50-50 totally. If you want to bet that this is going to bounce from here and come back up to the top, you could totally hedge your trades at this point. I think just because you're looking at this walk of death again on this line, fake out back down to this line. Are we going to see another fake out? Are we going to roll lower? I guess as good as any. I think at this point, nothing more for me to add about Bitcoin. Unless you have questions, shoot. If not, let's kick off your requests.
I've got nothing myself, Marta, personally, about Bitcoin. I think, like you said, it's just been an idiot. It's been boring.
It's just this range is. I am not even feeling sorry. I'm not trading this because it's unless you have unlimited time on your hands, and well, I suppose it could be a good range for paper trading, and bettering yourself if you have the time for it. Well, I am personally not feeling sorry that I'm not trading right now. It's just very, very mentally draining range.
Well, as people, the right people say anyway, that sometimes the best trade is not to make a trade at all.
Correct. And that's still trading because you are preserving your capital and yeah, like just not losing any money. So that's trading.